When traveling across America, any presidential candidate knows that all roads aren't created equal. And the road to the White House goes through Iowa.
I'm Tom Brokaw in Des Moines, and Iowa maintains its tradition of delivering surprises on caucus night. It can either be a launching pad or a trapdoor.
The people of Iowa really listened carefully. They made their choice.
I will swear to uphold the honor and the dignity of the office to which I have been elected, so help me God.
You'll look back and you'll say that this was the moment.
Tonight, the state of Iowa has spoken. Iowa has sent notice.
Trump wins Iowa. That was a big one. That was a big one.
Iowa, the first state to caucus in the presidential primary, a tradition carried out since 1972. The winner is awarded the first delegates. State delegates are then tallied at the end of the campaign to declare a winner. A strong showing in Iowa often sets the tone for the rest of the campaign. This year, Iowa farmers are grappling with the aftermath of a devastating derecho storm. Death by 1,000 cuts, the equivalent of hundreds of small tornadoes. When the damage was added up, it spanned over 10 million acres of some of the most fertile farmland on the planet, the corn-growing capital of the world. For Iowa farmers, it's just another setback in a long line of challenges that stretches a generation.
My name is Aaron Lehman. I'm a fifth-generation farmer. I farm here in northern Polk County, Iowa. We grow corn, soybeans, oats, and hay. I think farming is deeply embedded into the mindset and to the hearts of all Iowans. And almost all Iowans are just a generation or two from the farm if they're not on the farm now. They know people who are on the farm, and they know how important it is to Iowa's economy and our whole way of life. So what keeps me up at night is that agriculture deals with a bottleneck. You have this broad set of mostly family-sized producers. So much of what we produce goes through a bottleneck, and just a handful of companies controls that product after it leaves the farm. And as a result, what farmers get for what they make goes down every single year. The amount that the farmer gets back for every food dollar spent just goes down and down. So farmers are being squeezed. Yeah, it's been a crazy year. It's been a crazy year. So we'll have to get a special attachment for our combine, and that'll help pick it up as best we can. But the work on the farm still continues. And whether it's this time of year where you're getting equipment ready for harvest or you're actually out in the fields, those turn into really long days. Your harvest needs to happen in a pretty small window of time. So a lot of long hours this time of year. The whole family pitching in as best they can.
Well, I love the sunsets here at home in Iowa. I just don't think you can beat them. It's one of my greatest memories growing up is these Iowa sunsets, and whenever I'm away from home and it's about sunset time and I can't see the sun go over the fields and the distant horizon, it makes me wish I was home. So anyway, that's one of the things I love the most about the farm.
We're going to protect the family farm. On regulations, we're going to eliminate every single wasteful regulation that hurts our farmers, our workers, and our small business.
Sometimes farmers in rural areas don't get the attention from policymakers that they deserve. Donald Trump was able to portray that he was on the side of those people who were on the outside.
That's why I call them the forgotten men and the forgotten women. They're not forgotten anymore, folks. They're not forgotten.
A lot of farmers didn't get to experience the economic recovery that was happening with a lot of the rest of the country. And I think there was a lot of resentment built up.
It's time to deliver for you, the American people, just like Iowa delivered for me.
It's constant back and forth, and each time we go back and forth, we end up a little bit worse than where we were to begin with. So, and that was a big promise he made to Iowa farmers. He also said it was going to be easy to win the trade war with China. That was ridiculous right from the start.
You know, when I look at these trade deals that I've been studying so much over the last little while, I actually think that they meant to make them good for other nations. Now, maybe that was a concept.
Instead, we've lost ground on trade. Between losing markets for ethanol, losing some of our overseas markets with trade, it's been one broken promise after another.
And we haven't even started yet, right? Wait till we start. Wait till we start. Such potential.